I greet you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. My name is Justice Okoronkwo from Nigeria, and I want to tell everybody that is listening that if you are one of those people that the Lord lays in your heart to pray for the persecuted church, many times you do so without seeing the faces of those you're praying for. And the temptation is there to think, are you not wasting your time? I want to assure you, you are not wasting your time. Remember what the Bible said in Acts of the Apostles chapter 12. The Bible told us about Peter, who was in prison by Herod, who was actually hoping to kill him. And the Bible told us the brethren prayed earnestly for Peter. And you know about the miraculous escape, the dramatic escape, right in the midst of the jailers. The Lord brought him out. I am one of those people that have also been blessed by that kind of encounter. We live in a place of intense persecution because we live in a highly contested space where the Islamists are actually seeking for every opportunity to take out Christians, particularly those that are in leadership. I've had two very dramatic encounters that each time I reflect on them, I know that it must have just been God. I remember the first one I've shared before, that I already ran into them and they covered the car. They were trying to pull me out of the car. They were already screaming, kill him. They were already screaming, bring him out, burn him, different words, And as they were trying to drag me out, somebody from among them shouted and said, "Pastor, drive that car." They were speaking Hausa, but the person said it in English. Till today, I don't know who that person was. And you know what happened? When the person shouted and said, "Pastor, drive that car," it was then it occurred to me that the engine of my car was still on. I had, and I just pressed on the accelerator and I was able to get out of that situation, though I was battered and torn and bleeding. But each time I think about it, it wasn't because I prayed in that situation. It was because I believe that somebody somewhere must have been praying and God chose to deliver me the way He did. The second one, which I've also shared about me and my children coming in their midst, and the Camry that was stuck in the midst of the farmland. We couldn't go forward, we couldn't go backwards. And remember that when they came upon me and my children, I had already pulled the collar. I didn't want them to know that I was a Christian. It was my son who was sitting in the car that looked at me and said, "Daddy, what are you doing? Don't you want them to know you're a Christian?" And I told you people that I slipped the collar back. I apologized to him and looked at his brothers, and I felt maybe today will be our day. I slipped the collar back. But the dramatic thing again, they fell upon us, but they were just passing the car. The car was right there. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody acknowledged me. Nobody talked to us. And at a point, we're even wondering, my son asked, are they not seeing us? And until they passed. Now, each time I think about those two occasions, I ask myself, what role did I play? Was it because I prayed earnestly? Was it because I was so righteous? Was it because my standing with God was so okay? I don't think I can actually say so. I actually removed the collar, even if you want to say that, But I think I can say boldly that God showed me mercy, that God's grace brought that intervention. And I can say boldly that somebody somewhere must have been praying, because we've shared about our situation and it's possible somebody must have been praying. So I want to use those two occasions to remind you, if you are one of those people that you pray for faceless people, I want you to know that God knows their faces and He's right on the wings of your prayers. He goes into those situations to do what you cannot do physically and to bring the deliverance that you have prayed for. Keep on praying. God bless you.